All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, say Kahalaim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to our apostles, teachers, the great millstone, peace and salutations unto you elect out there, man. All right, the household of faith, all right, the elect that goes by many titles, Church of the Firstborn, first fruits of the kingdom, the Israel of the Most High, these different terms, man. But yeah, just hop straight into it, man. You know, the Lord, when we get to the kingdom, the Lord, he's going to we're gonna have a long, arduous discussion about what many of you were doing while we was in America. All right, while we were in captivity, suffering as a people, many of you were living your lives and shit. You didn't have a care in the world for, your own people. Where you come from, your legacy, your heritage. You didn't have a care in the world for the truth. For your creator, for your Lord. All right. You didn't have a care in the world, so you're gonna have your head down, man. Many of you gonna have your head down in the kingdom to come. For shame, you're gonna be ashamed of yourself. Scripture say you're gonna loathe yourself, man. Right? It says them that first trusted in Yahushua, See, because there are men on the earth, and few women that have first trusted in Yahushua, which would be the election. All right, but the majority of our people have rejected our Lord Yahushua, man. They have rejected him and his gospel, and his salvation. So many of you gonna have your head down. All right, we're gonna have a long, arduous discussion about this. Because yes, all Israel shall be saved in the Lord, but all Israel is not gonna be on the same status or the same. They're not gonna have the same a lot. All right, in the kingdom, yes, we're all gonna be blessed. We're all gonna be good, and whatnot. But there's levels to this thing, man. Daniel 12:1. And at that time, Michael shall stand up, the great prince that's standing for the children of thy people. Yeah, that's how you know it's not talking about Yahushua. That's Michael, the great prince. See, the Lord is called the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Yes, the Prince of Peace, but the Lord has a greater title than Michael. Michael is the archangel, Amerikkka Allah. He has a power with the Most High. But that's not the same person, because the Christians, they'll say, "Oh, that's the same person." It's not talking about him. It's talking about Michael. So it says, "And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation as Jacob's trouble, which 2/3 of our people will get caught up in, while the elect will be merry and have abundance. Now there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to the same time, and at that time that people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, in the what? The book of life, the Lamb's book of life. All right, the Lamb's book of life. Second verse, and many of them that sleep in the dust shall wake to everlasting shame and contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, as the stars forever and ever. They that turn many to righteousness, I should say, as stars, shall shine as the stars forever and ever. Shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Right. So here it is. Many of yous out there, you're Israelites. You know this truth. You know this gospel. You've heard about this, the coming kingdom. You know these people know they don't have no excuse, man. They don't have no excuse. You man, you know what you're supposed to be doing. All right, you know what you're supposed to be doing out there. You refuse to do it. All right, so Lord God set up acceptable men that would do the labor. The scripture say what? The harvest is plenteous, but the labors are few. The apostle Gabar had did a video yesterday saying, the elect are predestinated, determined. It's not about your works, but the elect will be doing that work. All right. Yes, it's not about your works, but faith without works is dead. So it's a beautiful video, but also the balance to that is that the elect will be doing the work. So the elect will be um furthering that kingdom before it comes on the earth, as it says in the Lord's Prayer. Let that earth will be done on the earth as is in heaven. See, by your actions, you're helping to garner, or by your work, you're helping to garner or usher in the kingdom. And as it says in Sirach 51:30, work your work B times. All right, so that's a balance. That's a balance, because faith without works is dead. So it's a balance. Because the Lord, He's not going to feed no closed mouths, man. He ain't going to feed no idle hands. Scripture speak about an idle hand, the building decayeth, man. Through idle hands, the building decayeth. So many of you out there, you got idle hands, man. So it's gonna be a lot of conversations had, man. A lot of long talks, like your father sit you down. You know what you did, right? You know what you did. All right. Ain't gonna say yes, okay, brother. You wasn't, it wasn't your fault, blah blah blah. But hey, we still gonna remember what 2/3 of you did. Yes, the Lord said he will not remember your transgressions anymore. Yeah, He'll forgive you, but we no, don't forget that you 2/3 niggas. You were the ones that were talking shit to us. You were the ones that was coming up against us, hindering our building. Um, we ain't gonna forget. You're gonna come back as our sons, man. But yeah, you don't remember these are the ones. These are the ones. They didn't believe in the Lord, and they gonna load themselves, man. They didn't believe in the Lord. They didn't see you brothers as their fathers. They didn't see you brothers as their leaders. They looked at that white man as the leader. That's why the kingdom of heaven is really about you. The kingdom of heaven is about the elect. The ones that come from you are your children. They're going to benefit from what you did on this side. See, because they're not doing nothing on this side. They're just living their lives. The kingdom of heaven is about the election, first and foremost, the first fruits. Your offspring, those are the wicked 2/3. Your children, these saddest children out here that are running around talking shit to you, those are your kids, man. These women that are out of order and shit like that, those are your children. Those are your rebellious daughters, man. In the kingdom, they're gonna have their heads down, they're gonna be doing what they're told. They're gonna be doing exactly what they're told, and they're gonna load themselves. They're gonna say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, daddy, no, daddy, yes, sir, yes, king, yes, Lord, and they're gonna do it with a smile on their face. On this side, they don't do that because they got demons on them. They only look at the white man as the powerful one. They don't look at you as nothing. But in the kingdom, it's gonna be a totally different story. You're gonna live as you're supposed to live. They're gonna treat you like Sarah treated Abraham, call him Lord. You know, they're gonna treat you like the king that you are, man. You brothers out there, man. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is about you, man. The kingdom of heaven is about you. The Lord made you joint heirs. All right, the Lord made you joint heirs. That's why He said, Proverbs 8:4, "My voice to the sons of men, the sons of Israel." The Lord was called Son of Man, right? Those that are of the Lord, man. You know, so there's gonna be a lot of shame. Many shall rise to everlasting shame and contempt. That's what it says. All right, Daniel 12:2. We just read it. Many shall arise to everlasting shame and contempt. Okay, so you're gonna be held in contempt. They're gonna, hey, well, remember what happened in America, man. In America, you know, many of you was doing dirt, man. Okay, you wasn't down with us. You wasn't down with the Lord and His men. You wasn't down with. You wasn't down with it. You rejected the Lord. Okay, you was not in the faith. You was not in the spirit. You was not trying to rehearse the righteous acts. You wasn't even trying. See, the difference is that you brothers out there, the household of faith, you actually trying. So that goes a long way with the Lord, man. These people ain't even trying. They don't give a damn. They don't give whatever. They're carnal. They'll do. That's why it says what. A carnal mind is an enmity with the Most High. You're an enemy of the Lord, man. See, our people have become enemies of the Lord. The scripture say, "Kiss the Son, lest he be angry." Psalms the 2nd chapter. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry. All right, you're not kissing the Son. You're kissing the white man. The white man's bum. You're kissing his bum. Whitey, yes, Whitey. Man, that's my king. We have no king but Caesar. Matter of fact, let's get that. We have no king but Caesar. That's what your people said. They're not down with you. So you're gonna remember that. We're gonna remember. Okay, all right. Well, yeah. That's why the Lord's not gonna give you no rulership seat. You ain't gonna be in no. You're gonna be a regular Israelite. You know, you ain't gonna be on no level like that. Yeah, you're gonna be rich because you're an Israelite, but that's about it. You know, you're gonna live forever and stuff like that. But you ain't gonna really be on that type of timing. You know, like one of those that actually suffered. You know, for Yahweh's sake, man. If we suffer with Yahweh, we shall reign with him. That's what it says. Okay, you dudes didn't suffer with him. All right, you didn't continue with the Lord and his temptations. Luke 22:26 on down. All right, so it's levels to this thing we call existence. Okay, the Lord has created spirits, you know, and only a few are his. Only a few are actually of his inner council, inner sanctum. You know, okay. So scripture say you're gonna loathe yourselves. All right. You're gonna loathe yourselves. Meaning you're gonna look at yourselves like, God damn, we some niggas, we some demons. Yeah, we was. I was getting buck broken by Whitey. Denzel Washington ain't gonna have no motherfucking position in the kingdom. He ain't gonna be a regular guy, man. Right now he has a position in this world. The scriptures say you receive your consolation. Luke the 6th chapter. All right. Right about the 22nd verse, it says you have received your consolation, man. All you do is you're good, man. You Denzel Washington, all these niggas, man. To hell with all you niggas. You're not the real celebrities. You're not the real ones. All right. You're not the real ones. You're not the real guys. You got a position from Esau, man. You had to kiss a white man's bum. How many niggas did you sleep with? Will Smith. How many men did you sleep with? Jay-Z, nigga. How many times you bent over for the Jew? Okay, so me and you are not the same, nigga. We're not the same, devil. P Diddy and all you niggas. We're not the same. We're not the same. You're the two-third. You're the two-third kings of Israel, man. We're not the same, buddy boy. All right. We're not the same. We're not the same. You're not on that. You're not like that. Okay. How many times did you sell out, Nate, and the rest of you guys? How many times did you sell out, Johanna, and what are the rest of them? Alazar. How many times did you sell out? How many times did you butcher the scriptures? Huh? You know what I'm saying? There's a difference to this, man. Okay. There's a difference to this, bro. Okay, where is this? You shall loathe yourselves. Where is this at? So like, let me find this real quick. You shall loathe. Did I spell it right? In the site. Yeah, that's what happens when you ain't got no internet. I got no internet on my other phone. Freaking loathe. Because scripture say you're gonna loathe yourselves. You know, I think Zechariah somewhere in there. The spirit will bring it back to me eventually. But anyways, you know, many gonna have their heads down, man. All right, we're gonna remember, you know, that you wasn't down with this. You wasn't down with this, man. Okay, you women, we wasn't good enough for you, right? We wasn't good enough for you. We wasn't good enough for you. But see, that's why the kingdom you're gonna have 170 of you, because at the end of the day, you was created for us. You wasn't good enough for you, right? 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 No, I'm not tall enough for you. I don't make enough money for you. You know, I didn't, my cheek wasn't straight enough. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have fucking dreads or whatever the hell you bitches wanted. I didn't have I wasn't 6'8", you know, 289 pounds and full of muscle and tattoos. I wasn't good enough for you, right? In the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna, you know, and when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna throw themselves at you. See what I'm saying? So, hey, we wasn't good enough for you, right? I wasn't good enough. I wasn't a black dude with 7 feet 1, looking like Shaq and shit. You know, we wasn't good enough for y'all, man. You know, we wasn't good enough. We was broke niggas, right? We was broke niggas. We was we was bums. We had little rides, right? Bitch talk about y'all got little rides and this and that, right? 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 Bitch got all this attitude, right? In the kingdom of heaven, you gonna keep your mouth shut, man. You gonna loathe yourself. You gonna have your head down, Eve. You gonna have your head down, Eve. Okay? Because the kingdom is about us, man. At the end of the day, it's about us. They come into this truth. You women, you come into this truth. You coming into my realm. This world is for you. When we're in the world, we gotta cater to her. You know, everything's about her. Oh yeah, da da da. You come into this faith, you come into the new world. It's about me. It's about the Israelite man. It's about Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, the Israelite man. Okay, Zebulun, Naphtali, that's the man. It's about the man. That's what it's all about. It's about Yahushua and his men. The Israelite man. The kingdom to come is about the Israelite man. The Israelite man be exalted, man. That's what it's about. Not you. You gonna have your head down too. You're gonna be humble. And you're gonna say, yes, Lord, yes, sir, yes, King. And you're gonna have your head you're gonna show reverence. You ain't gonna be looking a man in his eyes and shit, talking about nigga and all this other shit. Nigga, fuck you. I ain't giving you this box today. No. You gotta wait 4 weeks. You gotta wait 6 months, nigga. Okay? No. That's a thing of the past, man. Okay? You're gonna do what you're told, okay, and you're gonna love it. And we're gonna love you, and you're gonna love us. But it's gonna be done in order and righteousness. And scripture say, let all things be done decently and in order. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40, man. 1:44. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. All right. That's what the new world is gonna be, a complete order and justice and righteousness, and everybody's gonna be held accountable, man. Everybody's gonna be held accountable for what they've done. That's why you gotta die on this side. Okay, that's why you gotta die here. Because nobody's held y'all niggas accountable here, man. The so-called white man, he let you free from prison. The so-called white man, he's a joke, man. He's a joke. He don't hold y'all niggas accountable. He's an ungodly father, man. Sirach 41 and 7. It says what? The children will complain of an ungodly father, man. Okay? So the children have ungodly fathers over them, the white man, and 2/3 of our people, because they're the ones with the authority, the power. See, the Lord's about to give us back our authority, man. Okay? The Lord's about to give us back our authority on the earth over our children, which are these tribes. The tribes are our children, man. Everybody's our children, really. The other nations too, because they come out the loins of Judah too. They come out of the loins of Abraham, Isaac, and they actually come from the black man. They come from Adam. All of them come from Adam. Adam was the original man, the first Adam, right? That fell away from his first estate, right? Wisdom of Solomon, the 10th chapter, speaks about Adam being the first father, first form father fell, all right? In Wisdom of Solomon, the 10th chapter. But yeah, many of you gonna have your heads down, man. You're gonna have your heads down, all right? And you're gonna acknowledge your fathers, man. All right. You're gonna acknowledge your fathers. You ain't gonna talk shit about your fathers. All right. The men of the Lord are your fathers, man. When you see the apostles, you see the bishops, you see the brothers, the real men of the Lord. When you see Abba Bivens, when you saw Yaiquab, high priest Ariah, and all these men, the brothers, the real men of the Lord, those are your fathers, man. You came out of them. That's where you came from. And you sit there and talk shit about them. You dummies. You sit up there and, well, what are you niggas talking about? The woman, I don't need to listen to y'all. That saw his children, That's why you're going to loathe yourselves in the kingdom, man. Okay? You're going to say, oh, man, I didn't understand. I didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. It was all the Lord's design plan. It's okay. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have to acknowledge what you did, because the Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. The Lord, he judge a man according to what his work shall be. The Lord judges a man according to what his work shall be. So your works have been terrible. Most of you Israelites out there call yourselves blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all this. Your works have been wanting. You've been held in the balance, and you've been found to be wanting. All right. So scripture say you're gonna loathe yourselves for what you've done to your Lord and Savior. You see? Okay, we have no king but Caesar. Let's get that too. Because I couldn't find that. I couldn't find the other one I was looking for. But saw the spirit. Let's see. Maybe I spelled it wrong. We have no king. See. We actually we have rejected this world. We have rejected the advances of the white man. We have rejected the Chinese man. We have rejected. We don't know no other lovers but the Lord, man. We don't know no other lovers. But you niggas, you got a bunch of other lovers, man. John 19 and verse 14. And it was the preparation of the Passover about the 6th hour. And he said unto the Jews, behold, your king. But they cried out, away with him. Away. Go away. Crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priest answered, "We have no king but Caesar." Yeah, you guys in high level positions and all this stuff. You come back as the I'm talking about these guys that have sold out, took the bag, that have omitted the weightier matters of the law. You know, that sit in Moses' seat. The scriptures say they sit in Moses' seat, man. Okay, woe to the scriptures say, "Woe to you that sit in Moses' seat." That's the Lord came on the earth and he said, "Woe to you that sit in Moses' seat, because you've omitted the weightier matters of the law." And look what they did. They said that what we have no king but Caesar. These are the ones. Right? These are the ones that are sitting up there making void the law. They're taking away the names of the Lord. They're lukewarm. They're telling you to go take stabbing jabs. You know, they're not clothing you with the garments of salvation, man. You know, they're over there putting the world on you, man. They're pushing the word in a worldly vibration. All these different guys, these do-rag prophets, you know, these part-time lovers, you know, they're not clothing you with the truth. You know, they're holding back their sword from blood. That's why the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen. Just because you're in this truth, you've been there for a while, and you guys favor amongst people, and so that don't mean you a real man of the Lord. That doesn't mean that. We've seen many come and go that had status, had titles, that had this, had that, but they wasn't the real men. See, there's only a few real men. The scriptures say what? The laborers are few. The harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few, man. Okay, few. You shall know them by their fruits. All right. You shall know them by their works. You shall know them by their speech. The scripture says the trial of a man is in his speech. All right. So yeah, there's going to be a great reckoning for our people. Okay. You shall loathe yourself. Why can't I find that? That's crazy. Look at my I was thinking about it earlier, but nevertheless, it's all good. So Daniel chapter 12, back in Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2 again, it says, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end, and many shall run to and fro, knowledge shall be increased." Right? So some shall rise to everlasting shame and contempt, man. All right. Yeah, when you come back to life, right, after you die here in America for your wickedness, um, you'll come back as a little newborn babe, and you'll come back to a glorious kingdom, where everything's good for you, everything's good and everything, and you're gonna come and see the men of the Lord, they're up there ruling chariots flying around, and golden cities and everything, and you go ahead and there's gonna be a time where the people, they're gonna sit you down and they're gonna look, man, remember America? What was you doing in America? And boom, you're gonna feel bad about yourself, man. You're gonna feel bad about yourself. I was a nigga, a demon, you know, a demon. I was a scoffer, you know. Okay, that's a shame, right? That's a shame, but hey, that was your lot, you know, to be contemptible, um, to be base, you know. Okay, but amongst the world, you're still gonna be all right because you're gonna be an Israelite, But you still be for a period of time, you still have your head down, Okay. It says Job chapter 12 and verse 19. It says, "He leadeth away princes spoiled and overthroweth the mighty. He removeth away the speech of the trusty and taketh away the understanding of the age. He poureth out contempt upon princes." See, that's what the Lord's going to do. He's going to pour contempt upon the princes. The princes are the Israelites. All right. The princes of the power. He's going to pour out contempt upon you, man. When the time comes, everybody's going to get their judgment, All right, everybody gonna be, everybody gonna have to answer for what they've done. Scripture say, "A man shall give account thereof for every idle word." Matthew 12 and 36. It says, "A man shall give account for every idle word that he shall speak." So all this shit you niggas was talking, all this murmuring, all this running your mouths and doing it behind the scenes about the men of the Lord misusing his prophets, And all you there is a great reckoning. There's a great reckoning coming. All you women, oh no, I wasn't good. You ain't nigga. You ain't good enough for me. Yeah, nah, this and that. That's attitude and shit. These women was created for you, brother. They was created for you, and they're over there fucking being rebellious against you and shit like that. You know, but it's okay. It's part of the curses. It's all right. But at the end of the day, you still gonna turn around and get judged, just like Esau. Just like Esau. Esau's a demon. He was created to be the devil, but the Lord's gonna turn around and judge him. You know, just like you. You sitting there, no, you're supposed to be making our lives better, easier, happy. You know, but no, nigga ain't good enough for you, right? When go get with fucking go get with Al Pacino and these niggas. Go get with DDG, or get with one of these guys, man. That's who's good. Whoever got the status and the power. This is why, brother. This is why the Lord is dealing with his men. It's all about his men. Everybody else is fucking irrelevant. The woman is irrelevant. She's irrelevant. If she's not down with you, she's irrelevant. She's part of the world. She's just another she can be replaced easily. You can't be replaced. The scriptures say the spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophets. You can't be replaced. She could be easily replaced. These women, they could be fucking easily replaced. Okay. All these other nations, they're irrelevant. Everything was created for your sakes, man. Everything was created for you. So they're sitting there rejecting the kings of the earth, man. The princes of the power, man. Nah, you ain't good enough because you're in a low state. See, but when you're in a high exalted state, everybody and their mama want to deal with you, boy. You know? You see how it works? So that's why you're going to have your head down, man. Okay? Job 12:21. You was too proud. You too good. You know, you're a lowly woman and you too good for me. You don't even talk to me. Look, you walk past one of them fine little things and try to deal with her, whatever. Unless you got something going on for yourself and shit, the bitch ain't dealing with you. That's just how it is. So in the kingdom of heaven, we'll see y'all when we see y'all, man. We'll see y'all. Hey, what's going on there? I'll see your ass in 2.5 years. I'll see you again. Yeah, maybe one day, I'll come around and see you. Yeah, because right now, brother, they don't even pick up the phone for you, man. They don't even pick up the phone for you. You text them and shit on scene, left on scene. You got to jump hoops and fire to go see the bitch. Hey, when we're in our power, brother, you're gonna have to make an audience to see the king, man. To see the kings of Israel, you're gonna have to make a RSVP, man. All right, you have to ask ahead of time, man. Okay. Matter of fact, the story of Vashti show you that too. She couldn't come before that heathen king, man. She had to make an audience before she came before him. He's a heathen. He's a heathen, man. And I forget what his name was. Not important. He's just a heathen, whatever. I forget his name. It's in there. But the point is that she couldn't just go before the king. She had to make an audience in the kingdom of heaven, brother. We're not just gonna be readily accessible. The Rothschilds are not readily accessible on this side, are they? You can't just go to the Rothschilds and talk to them and shit and be like, hey, brother, no. You got to go through fucking 17 layers and shit to get to the Rothschilds. You got to go through all kind of agents and shit, Elon Musk and everybody else before you get to the to the top. So same thing with the men of Israel, even the greater. Okay, the kings of Israel, man. Those are the Lord's men, man. See what I'm saying? But hey, what the fuck do these people know? They don't know shit. So they reject you. Just like they rejected the Lord. The scriptures say, he that despises you, despises me, him that sent you. Matter of fact, let's get that too. That's why you're despised, because the servant is not greater than his master. All right. The servant is not greater than the master. So you're going to be despised. All right. You're going to be hated. All right. Luke 10:16. He that heareth you, heareth me. He that despises you, despises me. And he that despises me, despises him that sent me. That's right. They don't really hate you. They hate the Lord. But it's because the Lord has put a blindfold on them. But it's okay, because the creation was for you anyways, man. You just put in this condition to suffer pain and rejection, and they're treating you like you ain't shit because you did that to the Lord. So the Lord giving you a medicine of your own, but he will turn around and judge them because they're supposed to be subject unto you, man. They're supposed to be subject to you, man, brother. They're supposed to be subject to you, brothers, because you are pushing the word of the Lord. You are ministers of the power, man. Okay, you are representatives of Yahweh Bashim Yashai on the earth. So these people are supposed to be coming to you for the scripture say, give them the trespass offering, give the priest the trespass offering. It says what? Reverence his priest. It says what? Honor the king, right? The kings of the earth. But nope, you're in the bondage, you ain't got nothing. So boom, showing you how loyal these people are, showing you how loyal the women are, showing you how loyal your men are. They ain't fucking loyal. That's why in the kingdom they're gonna be with their heads down. That's why in the kingdom they're gonna have their heads down, man. Okay, they're gonna have their heads down, and they're gonna remember what they did, man. They're gonna remember what they did. All right. Okay. And because the scriptures speak about a book of remembrance being open for the righteous, right? For the for they that fear the Lord spake often one to another, Malachi 3, and a book of remembrance open for them, right? So your deeds will be remembered on the right hand side, but also theirs on the left. Okay, because we're gonna remember about Esau and all these nations, what we had to go through, and Babylon and this and that. It's gonna be like a history, long history. They're like Esau got history. Esau got history. When you go to his museums and shit, Esau got all the conquests that Esau did, and Alexander the Creep, and this one and that one. They're gonna talk about you in that fashion on the right hand side, man, forever and ever, as read in Daniel the 12th chapter. Many shall rise to everlasting glory. How did it phrase it? Many of them that sleep in the dust shall awake to everlasting life, and some shall to everlasting shame and contempt. They that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn men to righteousness as the stars forever. That means glory. The Lord said, I will give you praise and fame in the land where you were put to shame. Here it is, you already receiving praise and fame on this side. You got people all over the world know you. People all over the world know the apostles, this one, that one, they know you all over the place. You check your viewership page, you got 50,000 views, 100 million. They got a bunch of views, right? You got fame. But the Lord's gonna give you the true fame, where you're gonna be the one that everybody's talking about. When they talk about, like they talk about Elon Musk in this world, like they talk about LeBron, all these people, but in a totally different level, a totally higher level, a pure level, man, a different level. The scriptures say that the Lord, they say he will glorify his name, and he will glorify you as well, man. For my name's sake, I do this. Ezekiel 36:20. They say you have polluted my name. For my name's sake, I do this. While he's glorifying his name, he's gonna glorify you. Because you are his apple of his eye, man. All right. You are the apple of his eye, man. Let me see though. I'm still trying to find that one because it's a good one. Oh yeah, Ezekiel 9. Ezekiel chapter 6. Yep. Ezekiel chapter 6 and verse 8. It says, "Yet I will leave a remnant that he may have some that shall escape the sword amongst the nations when ye shall be scattered through the countries." Right now we're scattered through the countries, all right, amongst the heathen. "And they that escape of you shall remember me amongst the nations." And in the sight of the heathen, what they shall remember themselves. In the land of their captivity, Baruch 2, around about the 30th verse, they shall remember themselves. It says, "Whither they shall be carried away captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart, which have departed from me, and with their eyes, which have gone a whoring after their idols. And they shall load themselves," there you go, "for the evils which they have committed and all their abominations." They're not loading themselves right here. Only the elect are repentant. They're going to load themselves in the kingdom. Okay, because they're not gonna acknowledge their sins. They're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we were niggas, and we was wrong," and stuff like that. Nah, they ain't gonna do nothing like that right now. They're not doing that. In the kingdom, they will. They had their head down and be, "Oh shit, man, we wicked. Look what we did. Sorry, father. Sorry, father. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk shit to you when you was at the camp. I didn't mean to reject you, brother. I didn't know. I was just wicked. I was just gone. I was just bugged out. I'm sorry. And we're gonna forgive them just like the Lord forgave us. Because that's how it goes. There's an order and a strength and a structure. Because they can't go to the Father without us, and we can't go to the Father without Yahweh Shai. So that's the order. So because it says in 1 Samuel 9:9, it says, "If a man went to inquire of the Most High, he went to inquire of the seer, of the prophet. He that was before time called a prophet was called a seer." So they can't go to the Lord without going to the seer, without going to the visionaries, without going to the prophets. So we can't go to the Most High without going through Yahweh Shai, which is the door. That's why he said in John the 10th chapter, "I stand at the door." I'm the door. Anyone that came up another way is a thief and a robber. You know. So it says Ezekiel 6 and verse 9. With their eyes which have gone a whoring after idols, they shall load themselves for the evils which they have committed in all their abominations. And they shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. All right. So the Lord's not going to do no more evil to you in the kingdom, but this is the last time he's going to do evil to you. You know, he's going to do evil to you in the sight of these nations. They're going to see how the Lord destroy his own people, 2/3 of them. They're going to see how he put you in captivity, you know, and they're going to fear and tremble at the Lord, at the presence of the Lord, pursuant to Psalms 105, man. You know, and Psalms 99 as well. They're going to tremble. Scripture say the earth shall tremble at the presence of the Almighty, you know, and you're going to load yourselves, you know, for all the abominations that you've done in America, you know, being besties with the white man, teaching false doctrines, being homosexuals, being whores and sluts, being sottish, rebellious children, you know, being murderers, manslayers, pimps, whoremongers, you know, you're gonna feel bad for selling your own daughters into captivity, for raping your own children. Here it is, you over there raping your own people, you over there extorting your own people. A nigga's only tough with his own people. He ain't tough with the heathens. He ain't tough with the other nations because he's a fucking coward. You niggas are cowards. But in the kingdom, you'll be real men, man. In the kingdom, you'll be real men. But right now, you're just a bunch of fucking cowards, man. They're a bunch of manslayers and sellouts, man. Bending over. See this? You don't have no backbone. In the kingdom, you will have a backbone. In the kingdom, you will be righteous. And in the kingdom, you will load yourselves for what you've done, man. All right. So, anyways, with that, I say, call him La Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakwadash. Okay. Ezekiel 6 and 9. It says, and they that escape of you shall remember me amongst the nations, whither they shall be carried away captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart, which have departed from me, with their eyes which go a whoring after their idols, and they shall load themselves for the evils which they have committed and all their abominations. And they shall know that I am the Lord, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. All right. Saying you're going to fear the Lord, and you're going to fear and reverence his men, as you were supposed to and from the beginning, man. All right. So with that, shalom to the elect.